From a flaming turbine in Crowell, Texas, that couldn't survive a merciless lightning storm, to a unit that collapsed over losing one of its blades to a maintenance crew in the Irish Sea. Here are the 5 wind turbine failures caught on camera. Crowell, Texas, wind turbine failure 2022. Texas, known for its abundant wind power production, stood witness to this astonishing incident. The Lone Star State is home to over 13,000 turbines, a testament to its commitment to renewable energy. But on July 23, 2022, in the vast open landscapes of Crowell, Texas, a dramatic event unfolded as a wind turbine stood no chance against the forces of nature. On a Friday afternoon, a deadly lightning strike rocked the enormous building, triggering off a series of events that shocked witnesses and firemen. A passing resident recorded a stunning 45-second video of the blazing blade spinning among the chaos and producing soothing smoke rings. The flames quickly grew more intense, eventually causing the turbine to collapse. Witnesses and firemen were able to record the horrifying scene of the wind turbine surrounded in flames and vanishing before their own eyes. Prior to the high-altitude conflagration, Doppler radar data showed a flurry of lightning strikes close to the Ford City wind plant. Coincidentally, another citizen on Twitter managed to capture footage from the opposite perspective, with the wind turbine standing as a backdrop to the foreground of agricultural equipment. Interject Renewable Energy, the operator of the facility sprawling across more than 31,000 acres, confirmed that all personnel were safe and that the fire had only affected one of their energy turbines. The Ford City wind farm, commissioned just 2 years prior in September 2019, boasted an array of 139 GE turbines. Zwalfen, Flevoland, wind turbine failure 2023. In the quiet town of Zwalfen, Flevoland, it was Wednesday morning, January 4th, 2023, and the region was on high alert due to a weather warning predicting strong sustained winds and gusts. An unexpected incident unfolded as a powerful gust of wind brought down a wind energy turbine. The 20-year-old wind turbine, standing tall along the Emmerich, stood no chance against the relentless force. With a loud crack, the shaft snapped, and the top of the windmill came crashing down, bringing the rotor down with it. The aftermath was chaotic, with debris scattered across the landscape and parts of the turbine landing dangerously close to the road, stretching hundreds of meters. Despite periodic local traffic restrictions and a blocked bike route, something positive came out of the situation. No injuries were reported. Local safety officials swiftly responded, dispatching a technical crew to investigate the cause of the collapse. Plans were set in motion to remove the fallen turbine. However, the persistent strength of the wind made it unsafe to proceed with the removal operation at that time. But with all the spectacle and disruption, the most crucial outcome was the preservation of human life. Thankfully, no injuries occurred in this extraordinary event. As news of the incident spread, the raw power of nature raised concerns about the condition of the other windmills as well. It urged the officials to start inspections in order to avoid another disaster. Ocotillo Express wind turbine failure 2021. On September 16, 2021, a 300-foot turbine crashed to the desert floor, fortunately causing no harm to people or surrounding structures. However, the incident has raised some serious questions about public safety at the Ocotillo Wind Energy Facility, which provides energy to power the San Diego region. This is not the first time such an event has occurred at the facility. The Ocotillo Wind Energy Facility had a troubled history. In 2016, a wind turbine collapse drew attention to the project, located on public land owned by the Bureau of Land Management. An inquiry led by State Senator Ben Hueso followed, with the manufacturer Siemens attributing the collapse to a blade striking the tower. Siemens had a history of turbine failures, adding to the concerns. A wind turbine fire in 2015 and a frightening incident in 2013 involving an 11-ton blade thrown into a public trail have plagued the project. With approximately 112 turbines, controversy seems to surround the project. Allegations of bribery, corruption, and other scandals have further marred its reputation. Pattern Energy, the company responsible for the Ocotillo wind facility, has faced mechanical failures over the years. Despite being an early project to combat climate change, the Ocotillo wind energy facility has experienced numerous equipment failures with its Siemens 2.37 megawatt turbines. With a typical lifespan of 20 years, the reoccurring issues raised concerns. Concerned residents have had enough. Pattern Energy responded to the latest turbine collapse, stating that they're working closely with the manufacturer, Siemens Gamesa, to determine the root of the cause. A thorough investigation is underway, and relevant authorities have been notified. Ormond, Irish Sea, wind turbine failure 2021. Ormond Wind Farm, located on the Irish Sea, the 3.4 square mile facility was a vision turned reality, with construction commencing in 2010, just 6 miles off the picturesque UK coast. After 2 years of hard work, the wind farm proudly declared its full operation status in 2012. For almost a decade, things ran smoothly at the Ormond Wind Farm, with the colossal turbines spinning gracefully in harmony with the elements. But in 2021, fate had a different plan in store. On a seemingly ordinary day in 2021, October 23rd, a team from the Swedish energy company Vattenfall arrived at the wind farm to conduct routine maintenance. Little did they know that this day would bring unforeseen challenges. They used a powerful crane system to get up close and personal with the enormous turbine blades with great care. The continued safe functioning of the wind farm depended on each inspection. But disaster came in a split second. When the worst occurs, imagine having to deliver the dreadful news. Boss, we have a problem. The boat abruptly toppled into the lake below when one of the turbine blades shattered while it was in the boat. One of the blades of the turbine vanished beneath the water in a matter of seconds, leaving behind a sense of disbelief and awe. As news of the incident spread, residents off the coast of Barrow, a charming port town in the Cumbria County, discovered curious pieces of the fallen turbine washing up on their shores. Later, it was revealed that a lifting gear failure was to blame for the unfortunate event. The consequences of that single malfunction were felt far and wide. The good news in this story of a mechanical accident is that nobody was hurt. Campania, Italy, wind turbine failure 2017. It was a brisk day on February 7, 2017, when Italian drivers suddenly found themselves hitting the brakes in disbelief. What caught their attention was a wind turbine spinning wildly out of control. The wind was howling with such force that day, proving to be too much for the turbine to handle. Sensing danger, every driver had the same thought. I don't want to be underneath that thing when it goes haywire. And they were right to be cautious, because the sight was both mesmerizing and unsettling. It appeared to defy the rules of physics. The turbine's blades sliced through the air in 3 directions at a terrifying rate of speed. Nobody wanted to be too close to the show for the fear that something terrible might happen. Thankfully, luck was on their side, and it didn't result in any significant damage or injuries. The blades missed hitting anything important. So, how did this particular turbine find itself spinning out of control? The reason this happened is because there's a limit on how fast turbines can safely spin. The threshold, known as the rated speed, prevents them from being overwhelmed during severe weather conditions. It's either a case of someone forgetting to set the turbine's rated speed or a malfunction that slipped through the cracks. If you want to see another video just like this one, then be sure to click on the screen now. With that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.